Hurricane Milton on its way to Florida, already one of the most powerful storms ever recorded in the Atlantic. It reached Category 5 strength last night. It has since been downgraded to Category 4, but still a very significant hurricane, which could pick up strength again as it passes over those warm Gulf waters. Milton is set to make landfall late tomorrow or early Thursday in the Tampa Bay area. Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis just briefed reporters on the status of the storm, and here's some of what he said.
It's possible that it could hit north of Tampa Bay, it could hit Tampa Bay, it could hit south of Tampa Bay somewhere in southwest Florida. But wherever it makes landfall, there's going to be impacts far beyond what the cone actually shows. Now, we have made, as I mentioned yesterday, pre-landfall declaration requests from FEMA. Federal government has approved a portion of our request. There are going to be landfall requests for major disaster declaration and individual assistance, and we anticipate those being approved as well.
The entire Florida peninsula under some form of watch or warning, and there you see the line of traffic as people flee, listening to the warnings from people like Governor DeSantis. Ivan Rodriguez is a CNN reporter. He's in Tampa, set to face landfall from Milton. What is the latest this hour, Ivan?
Heather, good morning. Evacuations are continuing. As you've seen, lines of cars jam-packed on highways leaving the Tampa Bay area region, north, south, just trying to get anywhere out of the trajectory of Hurricane Milton. And authorities have really been pleading with millions of people to get out and get out now because, Heather, today is really the last day people have to get out before conditions begin to deteriorate. Within the hour now, within 45 minutes or so, we're expecting Tampa Bay's International Airport to cease operations until it's safe to resume after the hurricane passes. Sarasota, Florida's airport also closing later this afternoon. So the city here and Tampa Bay in general will begin to get a lot quieter over the next several hours. We're expecting a little bit more rain to come in the afternoon as well. But in the meantime, people are still very much in that preparation stage. Over my left shoulder here, you'll see some people standing out in the distance. They're currently filling up sandbags, and sandbag distribution centers have been very busy, very popular over the last 24 hours here as well, making sure that those sandbags are in front of either their homes or their businesses, just preparing for Milton to make landfall. And Heather, an incredible statistic that we've learned is that in the last 100 years, there's been no major hurricane that's made landfall in Tampa within 50 miles or so of the city. So no one in their lifetime has seen what we're projecting a landfall here in the Tampa Bay area region.
Absolutely, the potential for a catastrophe, to say the least, Ivan. It's interesting, FEMA, which is the Federal Emergency Management Agency there in the United States, dealing with storm, preparing for storm damage, as it deals with a lot of misinformation, and that's proving to be a real obstacle to FEMA as it deals with these hurricanes coming in. Can you tell us about the concern surrounding misinformation in this story, Ivan?
Well, look, they're really trying to get ahead of that, Heather, and FEMA actually started its own website specifically to address those rumors of disinformation and answer them directly. A link that they've sent out, you can pretty much go through a lot of the main questions. For example, disaster victims will only receive $750 as a one-time payment, and they address why that statement in itself, although partly true, is not all the way factual. So that's one way they're getting ahead of addressing that disinformation.
Ivan, thank you very much. Ivan Rodriguez in Tampa.